DuPont is a company that is over 200 years old. The chemicals and materials they make have been used in some cutting edge technologies over those years. Add to that, you guessed it, battery electric vehicles. They were at the battery show to highlight the many ways in which their materials are enabling the transition to electrification.
Hello everyone, my name is Tim Campbell. I'm marketing manager at DuPont Adhesives. Walk you through our battery demonstrator here real quick that we have at this show this year. So pretty much everything on this battery demonstrator is doing one of three things. It is either creating some kind of bond or structural capability, it is moving heat, or it is retaining heat or restricting heat from movement. In some cases, they're doing multiple. So we'll start number one up top. That's a sealant. It's keeping the battery enclosed, creating some kind of structural integrity as well. It's a urethane sealing adhesive, similar to what you'd have on a windshield of a vehicle. Number two is a structural adhesive, typically a two-component material designed to have some crash toughness. In case of impact, the vehicle stays together and protects the occupants as well as the battery pack itself. It can also be used for some multi-material, so it's not just strictly metal to metal, but also metal to plastics and different various coatings as well. Number three up top is a Nomex material meant for flame or heat propagation to keep it away from certain areas. In this case, critical components or the occupants of the vehicle. The top right corner is different forms of thermal interface material, which are going to be designed to take heat away from the battery cell into a cooling fixture. In this case, cooling plates on display. It's relatively low strength, which is why we developed the next option down here, number five, is a thermally conductive adhesive, and that has higher strength and a little bit less thermal conductivity. Basically allows different designs to be utilized in different formats. In this case, remove a lot of fixturing or a lot of fixturing components in that case. Kind of an in-between in these green adhesives here, which is going to be a semi-structural, still considered a thermally conductive adhesive or TCA. This one's specially designed for ribbon cells, allowing it to have a thixotropic nature, basically not sag or drip as it's being used, but also still be thin enough to press in battery cells appropriately without damaging items. The next cell over here, we get into some of our electronics, different materials designed for either pull heat, restrict heat, or even conduct electricity. You can see here we have number 12 here is Pyrolex. See that ribbon run across, very thin, high voltage, basically connect cells, connect communications, whatever you need to do, and keep your profile thin where space is a very, very valuable thing inside these packs. Moving to the next cell, you can see another version of that Pyrolex, this time connecting prismatic cell terminals and kind of condensing into one area. Inside, you can see some thermal adhesives again, doing the same thing, pull heat away. Or on the edges, we have a thermally insulating material to keep heat from propagating from cell to cell. Important, helps in the construction, but also mitigates that heat transfer. Moving one over, go a new popular version of battery. Instead of doing prismatic squares, rectangles like this, it would be longer in real life, but blade style batteries also need similar things, heat to pull away. You have that green thermal interface material down here, or a TCA could be utilized as well as some Kapton tape to help be another thermal barrier as well. And these materials, the adhesives can bond bare aluminum, bare metals, coated PET wraps, whatever it may be. So very, very diverse bonding capabilities. Moving one over, we have another example of Nomex that can go in between the cells. And we also have Kapton wrapped bus bars or current collectors, help insulate in that situation. And you can see it slightly here. We have some Molykote high conductivity, high heat greases to help with that anti-corrosion on the cell itself. Pretty important to keep your battery to last a long time.